Hello, my name's Kenny Weldon. Welcome to Galena Park Boxing Academy and Youth Center in Galena Park, Texas. Today we're doing a DVD series for you coaches and you boxers out there that will give you the type of information you need in order to learn fundamental correctness. Fundamental correctness is almost gone from our boxing in this country, and we need to reinstate it. What's happening is we're all boxing on natural ability, and the coaches are losing the ability to teach. I would hope that through this series of DVDs that you will have a great opportunity to learn every aspect of boxing and do so in fundamental correctness. If you can't do it through this series, I don't know if you can do it. So let's get started. All right, here we are in the ring. If you have the previous two DVDs, you'll know already how to move right, how to move left, how to throw all 10 punches. You'll know how to do all the floor work. And what we're going to do today is teach you some advanced techniques so you can work off of those fundamentals. And believe me, these advanced techniques are fundamental. They're fundamentally correct, and this is the way you do them. Okay, so I guess all of you know, if you've seen the previous DVDs, you'll know that I can stand in the center of this ring and let my opponent go anywhere in this ring he wishes to stand, and I can take a step and a half, and I can cut him off, and he can't get away unless I choose to let him go. And it's that's from the center of the ring. This ring is 20 foot. It's 18 foot inside the ropes, and I can stand in the center and take 2 steps or a step and a half, and he's cut off. So let me give you an example of that. All right. Let me bring Chance in. Chance, come on in here and let me use you to do, to detail some of this stuff. All right. Go stand in that corner over there. You'll be further away from me, right? As back up into the corner. He's as far away from me as he can get in this boxing ring. Now I'm going to take a step and a half from the center. That's 1. That's 2. Now, if I don't want him to go, he's not going. It's my job to keep him there. If I'm in a correct stance and I got my weight to the back, and he's going to move this way, I'm going to throw the right hand. If he's going to move this way, I'm going to throw the left hook. All right, and you will notice that I went to the body first, because that stops him. If I go to the head first, and he's moving this way, he can go under. Or if he goes this way and I go to the head first, he can go under. If I continue my pursuit all the way into him, he can tie me up and hold me until the referee comes and stops us and walks us back out to the center. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a 1 step and a half a step. Go ahead and get back up a little bit. There you go. And I've got him cornered. And what I want to do once I get him cornered is make him commit. Now, what do I mean by commit? I need to make him either throw a punch or move a direction, and therefore I will react to what he does. So how do I do that? I get in my rhythm. I give him some feints, just breaking down. If he starts that way, I'm going to get him maybe for, as many punches as I want, and I'm going to make up my mind when I throw this first punch, before I throw that first punch, how many punches I'm going to throw. If he moves this way, I'm going to throw 4 punches. 1, 2, 3, 4. He may block every one of them, or I may catch him. But one thing's for sure, he's not getting out of the corner. If he goes this way, it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. If he comes out straight at me, get back. Well, hold on, that's a defensive move. I'm not going straight at him, ever. I'm going to make him commit. And if I make him commit and he comes at me and he starts with the right hand, all I'm going to do is take my weight to my right foot, then I'll take him back to the ropes again and back to the corner. So, therefore, how fast he is means nothing. How fast, speed means nothing. Because if I've got him cornered with a step and a half, I'm going to make him commit, and he can't get around me. And I don't care how fast he is. Again, just to show you, you just go around the ropes this way. Just stay along the ropes. No, just walk down the ropes. Just walk. All right, go ahead. Anywhere he is never no further, that's good. He is never further away from me than when he is in the corner. So therefore, I'm going to be able to take a step and a half, and he can take 4 steps, and I've got him. All right. Let's talk about what you do when the bell rings. The first thing the boxer wants to do is get eye level. Eye level. If I'm taller than him, I do not want to fight taller than him. I know you hear this all the time by commentators like, yeah, he's fighting tall. No, that ain't where he needs to be. Because if I'm fighting taller than him, get short, if I'm fighting taller than him up here, he can see every bit of me. He's got his legs bent. He's punching with his legs. He can reach me at any time with his weight where it is right here. And if I'm up here, I'm at a big disadvantage because I've got to punch down. You lose power punching down. He's going to be punching up. He's going to have more power, much more power. So this thing of fighting tall is a very, very bad thing. You don't want to fight tall. So if I'm taller than him, go ahead. I want to get eye level with him, and I do so by my feet are about 2 inches outside each shoulder. So what I want to do, number one, is get my weight on my back foot mostly, and then I want to spread my feet further apart so that I have more leeway, and I am eye level with him. Now this does not make my arms shorter. Boy, I mean, they say you got to fight tall because you give up reach. No, you fight tall, you punch down, that's when you give up reach. But if I'm eye level with him, I've got leverage. I can see everything underneath here. I can see every bit of him. And I've got the leverage, and guess what? I've got the longer arms. So to stand tall and punch down at a shorter opponent is ridiculous. Okay? And let me show you the other side of this. He's the shorter guy, so let's say I get down eye level with him. Let's turn around this way. There you go. So I'm going to get eye level with him here, okay? And he's the shorter guy. And if I'm the tall guy, I can throw. He can block it and hit me with a jab. As soon as all he's got to do is wait until this lands and then step, and he'll hit me every time. It don't matter how tall I am, especially if I'm fighting up, because he's got his legs bent and he can step as large as he needs to step and keep his head to the center, and he's going to push it off your back foot and take it to the center. He's going to hit me every single time. So it's a myth when they say fight tall. That's a myth. There's so many myths in boxing today, it's hard to get around them. So what I want to do, if I'm 5 inches taller than him, is I want to get 2.5 inches in width here, so that on each foot, on each side, so I got 5 inches of leg bent, my legs bent and spread apart, so that I'm eye level with him, because I still have the same amount of reach, but I've got more power. I've got more ability to move. From this position, let me show you. From this position right here, I can do anything. I can bump, I can turn, I can do quick pivots and long pivots. I can do anything I need to do that way. If I'm fighting tall and I miss a jab, or he matches a jab and I'm bailing out, he hits me with the right hand. I mean, it's ridiculous to believe or to teach that you should fight tall. That is a myth. Okay? So since I've dispelled that, I hope, let's move to the point of you getting me in the corner. If my opponent brings me to the ropes here and he stands out and waits on me and don't come get me, and I go this way and he'll hit me with a left hook, and I start to move this way and he hits me with a right hand, and then he hits me back with a jab and keeps me standing up. Then I try to hustle him out and he hits me 3 or 4 times. You know, I'm in a bad way. So what do? This is what I do. When I get ready to move to my right, I'm not going to take my left foot first like all these guys are doing. They got the weight over their left foot and they want to go with the left foot first. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my right foot, and as soon as he bumps, I'm going to make a turn and I'm going the other way. Same thing here. If I want to get away and I know that he's going to throw that cutoff punch, I'll give him this, and then I'll bump right on around him. If that don't work, I'll break down, and when he breaks down, I'll break down first because I'm leading this little procession because he's trying to make me commit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down over my right foot, and the instant he breaks down, I'm going to take him out to the center. But one thing I'm not going to do, I am not going to stand here in a corner and try to rope-a-dope or try to turn my shoulders and all this stuff. It's ridiculous to do so. You cannot win an amateur fight, and I don't care if it's computer scoring or whoever scoring, it don't matter. It is the job of the coaches to make sure that our boxers know how to get out of corners. First of all, if they hit a corner and stop, if you're a boxer and I get right here and I just stop and get flat-footed, I'm in bad trouble. I should not ever do that. I want to keep my feet moving in this rhythm right here. I want to change my height each way, and he should be changing his. If he's a Cuban, I guarantee you he's going to be changing them, or a Russian. They're going to be changing their height. They're going to be changing everything. You have to stay out of these corners and off the ropes. Have to. This is it right here. I've got my weight to my back foot, and I'm going to make a commitment to here, and watch, slow down. I'm going to make a commitment to here. He's going to start the right hand, and I'm going to turn and I'm going to go. Same thing if I go this way. I'm going to make here, and when he makes that commitment, I'm going to turn and I'm going to go. If not, I come out and get you, take you out to the center. I stay low, break down first, and stay low to the center. So this is vital information. If you want to beat computer scoring, you have no reason to be trying to throw punches from the corner. You have no reason to, because nobody can see you. If I'm in this corner and I'm throwing punches at this guy, most of the judges don't see them land. You're really giving it up when you take it to the corner or to the ropes. And by the way, I am not politically correct. I guess all of you guys have found that out already. But you have to box according to how the fight is being judged. And if you're in the corners, you have made a major mistake in amateur boxing. But also, too, in knowing this stuff, you know how to get out of corners. You know how to change your height up and down. You know how to bump right and bump left. You can do all of that if you keep your weight to your back foot. You can, and you still get leverage. You still get reach. You still get range. You still get distance. You still get all of that stuff by doing things fundamentally correct, keeping your weight to your back foot. Boxing is the art of hitting an opponent from the furthest distance away, exposing the least amount of your body while getting in position to punch with maximum leverage and not getting hit. All right, so now we're gonna do some a little bit of basic stuff, getting your stance, getting your rhythm, get your weight back, and jab. Okay, jab, 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 jab. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, then make sure you turn your heels out. 1, 2, 3. Do it again. Stay down. There you go. Do it again. Good. Turning your shoulders. That's good. What do you do here? Take it to your back foot first. That's good. That's good. Excellent. That's good. All right, well, that's good. Just making sure that you understand, even in movement, when he's in this corner and he turns his right heel out to make a bump this way, and the other guy follows him and tries to commit with a right hand, when he turns his right heel out here, all he's got to do from here is turn his left heel back and then take his head on around. That's very easy to do if you have good what? Fundamentals. If you turn your heels out when you do things. When you go here, you must turn this heel back across quick, right here. When you go here and he makes that commitment, it would be this quick. It would be here, here, and gone. So, basic fundamentals mean everything in advanced techniques. We've done the thing of the corner to corner. We've done how to get out of the corner. Let's talk about the ropes here. Okay, if he's the, well, let me say if I'm the guy he's coming after. Okay, I've got my weight on my back leg. When he comes to me, I want to take my head and my right foot backwards first. Let's get out this way a little bit more, about right there. When he comes to me, I want to take my head with my right foot. When he comes at me, I don't want to do this. I don't want to raise up. And if I'm on my left foot, I've almost got to, okay? But if he comes at me and I'm here, all I have to do is turn my left heel out, and it'll take my head and my right foot back, just like this. All right? Now, when he's coming real slow, okay, I'm going to go here and here and here. And when I get to here, I'm going to start feeling, see where my weight's at forward right here? Well, move over a little bit, Chance. See right here where my weight's forward? Okay? Now, what I'm doing right here, once I get closer to the ropes, is I'm going to go ahead and keep my head here until my right foot touches the bottom of that rope. Then I'm going to go here, and then he's got a problem, because when my right foot touches these ropes, I've got an option. If he throws the right hand, I can slip here and go this way. If he throws a jab, I can slip here and go this way. And if he wants to come on in, I'm going to rock to my right foot, and I'm going to hit him with the right hand, hit him with the right hand, and if I want to go, come on in. I can hit him with the right hand and hit him with the right hand and go by throwing the hook. I'm gone just by turning my heels out. Let's do that again. Stance right here. I got my weight back. He's coming. He's coming right here. Now, when I reach here, I want to shift my weight to the front so that I can touch this rope. When my leg touches that rope, then I can make a turn either way. If I choose to, I can make a quick turn this way, stay there, or I can make a quick turn this way. But if I don't, I can take my head to my right foot, and when he throws that, I can beat him with it. I can go underneath and hit him with a wide right to the body. I can hit him with a wide right to the body and left hook the head. I can hit him with a wide right to the body and turn and hit him. If he comes with a jab and I'm here, I can slip, I can turn, I can hit him here and here. I mean, I've got all, or he can throw the jab and I can slip and set here and hit him with a right uppercut. I've got all these options. I've got all these options by having the ability to do things fundamentally correct. Some more fundamentals for you. Shoulder to shoulder. We fall in shoulder to shoulder. I don't want to fall in over my left foot, because if I fall in over my left foot, he can get rid of me. Like you fall in on me. Okay? I can get rid of him real quick. Okay? Push against me here. If he's, go ahead and push. I'm not going to do anything right now. But I can push this out and go around him. I can just do something like, see my head in this, just almost in the center. It's more toward my back. But if I just want to break down a little bit with his weight coming forward and hit him with an uppercut, I can do it. Or I can do the same thing with a right uppercut if he falls enough forward right here. Boom. But all I have to, or I can put my hand inside right here. Now see where my right hand is? Now watch my right heel. Watch. I want you to watch my right heel and then watch his chin. Right there. All I have to do is get my left shoulder here, put my right hand inside, and turn my right heel out, and turn my shoulders, and his head will go straight up, and he's falling in at me right here. Right there. That's whoa, right there. That's just like this right here. It's like, wow, and it's gone. His head is gone right there. But anyway, that's from being fundamentally correct. That's from getting my weight on my right foot, on the ball of my foot, and turning my right heel out and exploding and pulling my shoulders back. Boom, right here. Hopefully, this has been a good enough demonstration that you understand how important it is to keep your weight to the back, to know when to put it to the front, to be able to position yourself in the ropes, and if you get positioned in the ropes, what to do to get out, and how to keep a guy there when he gets there. Those things are vital to boxing. This is some advanced stuff. There's one other thing I want to mention is that if I want to throw reaction punches, I'm going to throw them from the outside. If he throws a wide right to my head, I merely need to turn my right heel out, and I can hit him with a hook. If he throws a left hook to my head, I need to watch my left heel if you can see it. Go ahead. I want to turn my left heel here, and as soon as this hits, I can hit him with a reaction punch. If he throws a wide right to my body, watch my right heel turn out, boom. Left hook to my body, sit down here, boom, right here, turn my right heel out. Those are reaction punches. Those are punches that will take the other guy's head off if you are fundamentally correct and get in position the way you're supposed to get in position, the way you throw it, and throw your punches the way you're supposed to throw them. What turning your heels out does is it keeps you fluid because it keeps your shoulders and your body turning. Everything is done with your feet. Turning, watch my shoulders, everything. If I go back, see my shoulders. If I go forward, see my shoulders. All of that's initiated by your feet. So good fundamentals is what this is all about, in being able to make the opponent do what you want him to do and make him pay. All right, here we are on the evaluation line. And if you remember doing these in the previous series, you'll know that we've done all the fundamental stuff, and I explained to you then that we're going to come back and do the advanced stuff later. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to do the advanced stuff off of this line. Well, you must be able to do the fundamental stuff first, because everything you learn to do in the advanced stages of this is off of your fundamentals. This is advanced stuff. So Chance, come on over. Let me get you on here. Let's get you to, I'll tell you what, why don't you just boogie up to the camera and come on back without throwing any punches. Okay, just break down each way. Get your head across. Go. Turn your right heel out, left heel out, right heel. There you go. There you go. Good, 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 good. Now come on back. There you go. There you go. There you go. Now let's see you do that pretty quick. Can you do that a little bit quicker than that? All right, let's go. Go. There you go. There you go. Notice his head's moving side to side. Notice his weight's coming to his back foot each time. Where does the motor go on a boat? It goes on the back. And you will note that as he's coming down this line, his head's going from here. And the reason it is because he's turning his right heel out, then he's turning his left heel out, and right heel out, and left heel out as he's coming down this line. And you'll note that his head moves back and forth across the line. And you'll note, too, that on any one of these he can punch. He can punch from here, he can punch from here, he can punch from here. In any position he stops at, he can punch. Okay, going backwards, you'll note that he took his head and his right foot back first, turning his left shoulder, took his head to this side, and then he went to this side, and then to this side, and then to this side, and then to this side. He can punch off of any one of those. In a few minutes we'll show you, or in a few seconds we'll show you how he does that. Okay? So you understand that every one of these are initiated with the feet, which the heel turns out, the knee turns in, hip turns across, and the shoulder turns across. It's a chain reaction. You can do turns off of this. You can do pivots off of this, or bumps. You can do your boogie ups off of this real quick, shorten it up and make it real quick. You can do all of those things. But mainly, you are always getting in position to punch, exposing the least amount of your body while punching with maximum leverage and not getting hit. How do you do? Okay, now you throw the left hook, come on up and throw the right hand, throw the left hook, get your head. See, you've got to get your head back over here when you throw the right uppercut. See, you're throwing here. All right, get the head back. That's good. Good, good, good. Now let's do that going backwards. Same thing. Take your head here first. Here, 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 and here. Okay? So what he's doing is the exact same thing he's doing right here when he's coming forward, and it's the exact same thing he's doing going backwards. This is taking what you learned on the first DVD and bringing it to the advanced stages, okay? Let's see you just go down this line and throw some punches and do some bumps. Throw. There you go. There you go. Keep your chin down. Got to keep that chin down. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Good. Stop. All right, good. All right, now let's see you do some stuff coming backwards. Keep your chin down because you got your chin up a little bit too much. Go. There you go. Bump. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right, stop. All right. Now what that does, you can see here that he's able to do things that other boxers don't do very often. I mean, not many of them do. But he will eventually get a full arsenal, and he'll be able to do these things correctly, and he'll be able to do these things comfortably. anyway, that's a good thing here on the line. I think maybe we'll move over to the double end bag and let's show you some turns and pivots off of the double end bag. Okay, you remember, if you've got the previous DVDs, you remember us throwing the jab and stepping toward the bag and getting in a good stance and a good rhythm, and what the double end bag is for. Okay, that's a fundamental correctness way of doing things. What we're going to do now is we're going to go to, maybe 1, 2, and maybe hook, and maybe the turn off of that, and turning your feet and using your feet and turning your shoulders and doing the bumps and stuff like that. Bumps over, throwing the left uppercuts, bumps to the right, throwing the right uppercut and the hooks and stuff like that. I'm just going to have Chance work the bag, and you'll get an idea of what we're talking about. You could not do any of these things if you could not do the fundamental stuff. And the fundamental end of this is exactly what he's doing, only on an advanced level. So this bag is set pretty low, and he's a little shorter than me, so that'll work. Let's go. Notice the turns and a walk across. See his shoulders turning, his heels are turning. See him break back to his left foot and his right foot. Watch his shoulders turn. There you go, there you go, there you go. Over the top and do the turns back underneath. When you throw that left hook, Chance, you got to go all the way across. When you throw that left hook, go all the way across. There you go. There, right back underneath. Those are things that you can do over, and see the right uppercut off of his right foot. Speed, turn. All right. Set. Yeah, good set, good set. Good right hand. There you go. Good. There you go. Turn them shoulders. There you go. Good heel turns. That's good. All right. Time. That's good. That's pretty dadgum good. Now, that is a bag that's set short for him boxing a Joe Frazier type or somebody that's coming underneath. It's his job to try to get eye level with the bag. It's his job to do quick turns and come back to the guy with quick turns. It's his job to make sure his shoulders going back and forth across and staying fluid. Because as long as he's fluid on this double end bag, as long as he's fluid on that, he can do any aspect of it as he wants. He can make the turn, throw the hook, throw the uppercut, throw the hook, walk again, set, step back to the bag. He can do all those things by getting in his stance, getting in his rhythm, and doing his bumps either way. That's very, very important. That's an advanced technique demonstration on a double end bag. All right, we're here in the boxing ring here to do hand pads, and I want to talk to you about hand pads first. The trainer or the coach that's in there with the boxer needs that boxer to be able to do the things correctly so that the coach can evaluate what he can do and what he can't do. And also, too, the best tool in the gym for teaching, best tools in the gym are hand pads for a coach that knows what he's doing. What I'm going to do is give you the correct way to hold hand pads, the fundamental way to hold hand pads. Well, first, you as the coach don't want to be standing like this in front of your boxer, because this is not how his opponent is going to look. You want to resemble a little bit about what your opponent's going to look like. So you want to get in the same kind of stance as the boxer, okay? And you don't want the boxer jabbing your left hand, because if he's going to jab my left hand, leave it out there. He's going to expose this, and he's going to expose this too. It's crazy for him to be jabbing across. He's got to jab off his front foot like this. Go ahead and step. There you go. Good, 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 and good. I keep my left shoulder to him. All right? All right? And since I'm instructing right now, I'm dropping my hands, but I just want to give you an idea. You want to make sure that when he jabs, he keeps his right hand up. You want to make sure he keeps his, don't pull that elbow in. See, keep that elbow down to your hip right there. You're still pulling it in. See, that's because you're not turning your left heel out. Do it again. Right there, that's better. Okay, good. But anyway, you want him jabbing your right hand. You want him throwing his left right at your right hand. You want him throwing left right hooks, turning his heels and turning his shoulders. Go. Right there, do it again. Right here. And you notice that I'm right here with him. So what I'm going to do is I'll get in a rhythm with him. 1, 2, 3. See, I'm in a rhythm with him. Go. Right there with him. Because if I'm not in that rhythm, I'm going to hurt my wrist. I'm going to hurt my shoulder. I'm going to pull something in the back. If I just stand here flat-footed, I'm going to absorb all of it. So what I want to do is I want to get in a rhythm with him right here. Good. Now I'm going to move. I'm going to move. And you notice that I'm moving. What I'm not doing is this. I'm not a stump or a big heavy bag that's hanging with a chain this long that ain't going to move, because everything he does in this boxing ring is going to have motion to it. So it's my job to make sure that I'm in motion. For instance, you know what I say about if I'm moving this way, he shouldn't be throwing left hooks at me. He should be throwing right hands. If I'm moving this way, he should be throwing left hooks at me. I'm going to give him the target, and if I'm moving this way, I'll give him this target, for instance, to throw an overhand right, or I may give him this to throw a left hook, and I make sure he takes his head out, or I may walk straight at him right here, and he might have to turn to throw the right uppercut, or I may reach in like I'm going to right there and take my head in, and he's going to bump out and throw him, okay? I'm making him get in position. I don't have to tell him what to throw. I'm going to give him a target as what to throw at, and he throws them. He don't have a choice. It's not him that's conducting this, it's me. So if I give him this target, he knows what he's supposed to throw, especially if I'm going to wait on him. He's got to step up and throw it. All right? It's same thing here. If I wait on him, he's going to have to get up there and throw it because I'm giving him the target. Okay? I can do this way. I can say, all right, get 4, and I'll give him any target I want first. 4. 4. 4. And you notice you threw that right hand first?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? Why would you? You threw the left hook first. I'm sorry. You tried to throw the left hook first, right?
Yeah.
I had like this, and where are you supposed to go first? You go to the down punch first, and then you go up. Yeah. All right? If I got my hand down this way, that's where he's going to throw an overhand right there. If I've got my hand here, he's going to throw the left hook. If I got my hand up right here, if I got my hand down and down, he's going up. You got that? Okay. Let's try 1. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was a lousy jab. Let's get 4 again. Good shoulder turns. All right, let's get 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. All right, you got your head a little bit too much forward. Let's go and do that again. All right, that's good. All right, so what you got here is I'm giving him the target. I've got my left shoulder to him all the time. If I go this way, he should know what to throw. If he's being taught fundamentals, he'll know what to throw. I'm going to go this way, and until I give him a target, he knows that he's got a bump. He's got to get over there. And then I give him the target, and he's going to throw it. Or I'm going to walk this way, and I'm going to give him a target, and he's going to throw it. That's good. All right? So let's do, I'm going to give you a target, and I want 4. Let's go. All right, good, good. All right. I'm keying him, but I'm making him do things correctly because I'm sitting here watching him. And I'm going to tell you something. If I don't stay in a flow myself, you know, I'm not doing him any good because the boxers he's going to box are going to be moving. They're not going to be standing like a toad frog. You know, reaction punches are something I started back in about 1985, and they've really caught on around the world. Used to, the only reaction punch that was thrown is a guy will throw a wide right to the body, and the guy will throw a hook. Well, we took it to the next level, and what we're doing is we throw punch. Any punch I throw, he can react off of. For instance, let's start with a wide right, and you get 4. Watch him get in position to do that. Watch his right heel turn. Watch his right shoulder turn. And see his body whipping through that. That's how he's supposed to do it. Okay, and then go over here to this side. He took his head here. If I throw the left hook to the body, he's going to throw an uppercut right here. And that's going to be 4. Get 4 now. Do it again. Okay, you notice I'm turning with him. Okay, I'm going to go to his head, and he's going to throw the straight right first. I'm going to go, bump, go ahead and get 4. That's why it's important for him where my head goes. If it goes here, he can catch it here. If it goes here, he can turn it over there. Turn them shoulders when you do that. There you go. Do that. That's good, okay? So what we're talking about here, we got that there, okay? I'm going to do here, I'm going to do 4. Relax, 4. All right, let's do it quick now. You ready? Right there, okay? Here's another thing. Here's what you do to your boxer. You throw the right uppercut. You don't do that. You just sit. Here's how you do. You sit on your right leg. Let's do it again. Right here. I mean on your left leg, I'm sorry. Right there, right there. There you go, ready? And then hook. That's what you do right there. Let's show it again. Okay? Left uppercut. Yeah, turn this left shoulder, turn your left heel out. Bend, take that shoulder down. Right there, more power. Right there, more power. Right there, more power. All right, let me show you, let me see what you're going to do to the right uppercut, okay? Remember to turn your right heel out. Remember to turn your shoulders, right? All right, now break down on that right side. Come on. There you go. Do it good. Notice where my hands are. Go. All right, let's do the left uppercut, okay? Okay. Okay, here we go. And make the turn. Yeah, turn that heel out. Do it again. Don't reach across that left hand. You just set it right here. There you go, right there. Good. Watch his heels. Big difference. Okay? So let's do a right uppercut. You get 4.
Okay.
That's good. Chin down. Relax. Do it one more time. Okay, left uppercut. Get 4. You notice that I'm throwing these punches just like his opponent does. Okay? We're going to move a little bit and throw some punches. Okay? And I'll call them. Get 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. Hit 2. Good. 3, 4, 1. Yeah, turn that right heel out when you do it. Wait until I walk. This is closer up. Good. Good. Watch me bump. All right, what do you do on a turn? Good. Let's get 4. Let's get 4. Get chin down. That's it, over the top. Roll that elbow over. Right there, then the hook. Do it again. Rest. Okay. But let's go through this real quick. Real quick. I got a down hand. If it's my right hand, he throws the right hand. Left hand, left hand. I go right. I go left. I go right. I go left. And what are you looking for, Coach, when you're looking at him? What I'm looking at is when I go right, I want his left foot to end up about right here. I want his chin to end up behind his shoulder. And I want it to all be initiated with his right foot. Let's get over this way so we make sure they can see your feet here. See that? See his head go from this height to this height? Watch this. That's because he's doing it fundamentally correct. One more time. Good. If he tries to take a little bitty short step and he's fighting tall, he's going to fall in with his head and do this. Watch what he does here. I can't possibly hit him. Go. Can't even hit him. See? And he's set up for the right. Hook. You understand that? This is how you're supposed to use hand pads. You want to throw some throw a little bit of fancy stuff at you. Get up here close. I'm going to bump this. I want you to bump out and throw the left uppercut. Go. Do it again. Get closer. Quicker turn. There you go. Quick. Good. Let's do it this way. Don't turn that shoulder in.
I slipped it as opposed to...
That's right. You slip it. Right there. Do it again. Good. Good. All right. What about getting him to bump out? Touch that hip. Touch that hip. Touch that left hip like you're throwing a jab to his body. Okay, or a straight right to his body. Okay? That's very, very important. This is how you're supposed to hold hand pads. Let's get a little bit. Okay, get 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. Good. Yeah. 3, 4, 4, 1. See, I gave him 2 there. Okay, that's good. Not bad at all for a sissy. So, this ought to give you an idea of how to bring fundamentals to the hand pads. It's important. It's important. This is one of the best teaching tools there is. It's important to make sure that you position yourself like a boxer if you're the trainer. If you're the boxer, it's important that you be able to do these fundamental things to get in position to punch. Let me give one more example over here. Come here. Get in the corner. Okay? Now, if I'm going to make a move to him, he's going to bump out and break back down and throw your hook to the body. Okay? You ready? Watch. Do it again. Do it again. One more time. There you go. Let's do the straight right, and let's see you throw the right uppercut. Notice where he gets his weight back to his back foot. Right there. Then the left hook. This is how you box. By the way, this guy has had no fights. He's had no fights. 0 fights. But he's got a good understanding of the fundamentals. And that's what I want to make sure of, that you coaches have. All right, here we are at the heavy bag. As before, we've already shown you how to get in position to punch, all the fundamental ways of hitting the bag, making sure the bag is giving, I mean, you're controlling the bag's not controlling you. Direction dictates what you throw at the bag. And so now we're going to give you some, some advanced stuff. Let's start with the inside, like a bump here. When the bag hits your shoulders, your weight's in the center, or maybe even to the front. If you're over your front foot, maybe you wanted to throw a left hook to the body and the guy falls in on you. Well, anyway, when the guy falls in on you, you want to be able to take your head to your right foot, bump back to your left foot, and shoot a left uppercut underneath. That would be bump, boom, right here. Or, let me get over on this side. Or, same thing, bumping out the other direction. I'd go in the other direction. I'd bump. The guy falls in on me. I'd bump, make a turn, and hit him with a right uppercut. I guess that was a bad angle. Let me try it from this angle here. I would bump, take my head to this side, make a turn, and hit him with a right uppercut. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have John Rorden come over here. He's about to make his professional debut anytime now, and we're going to have him do some of this inside stuff, and you watch, and you'll see him doing these things. You will notice that when the bag's going this way, he's throwing a wide right, or he's throwing a straight right with the bag, rather the wide right. He'd be throwing straight punches at the bag when it's coming to him, or uppercuts. The bag's going this way, he's throwing a left hook to the body normally first. But what it does is it sets up he puts him in position and sets him up to throw combinations, which he will be doing. So, John, come on over here. This is John the Lion Rorden. He's fixing to turn pro. He's had right around 100 amateur fights and bad to the bone. So we'll let him do some of this. And John, make sure you keep your chin down. And make sure that when you do these turns, you're doing them with your back straight. Okay? Here we go. Good. 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 Keep pulling back to that right foot. That's good. Good work. Good work. Good work. Good right uppercut. Good. All right. Good left uppercut. There you go. There you go. All right. Stop. That's almost too good, John. That's excellent. That's excellent. Well, you notice that he's throwing his right uppercut this way. And the reason for that is it's almost impossible to throw a good uppercut on a heavy bag when you're bending your legs and you're turning your heels out. You want to make sure that that punch lands like you throw a right uppercut right here. You want to turn that right heel out. You want to pull this left shoulder back. And when you do that, this part of your arm right here is going to hit that heavy bag, because if you do this, that would be the equivalent of me throwing at his chest or at his body. So you want to make sure you get that full follow through, and you don't get that on this heavy bag. You're going to be stopped right here with your shoulders, and your heel's not going to be all the way out. You want to get maximum leverage, so you want to go here so that you know that you're getting maximum leverage with the punch. Same thing with the left hand. So that was excellent. We're going to get you to do something else in a minute. You want to remember, it's very important that you remember, if you want to keep this bag on the end, you keep your weight to your back foot. You want to make sure that that bag, if you're going to throw the right hand, you step with your left foot. You make sure that your right heel turns out every time on it, because that's what turns your shoulders. So make sure that it starts from your feet up. Same thing with the left hook to the body. You make sure you get that right shoulder over here by turning that right heel out so that you can explode off your left foot, and turning your left heel out. It's turning your right foot and then your left foot. Also, too, you don't want to get over here trying to throw a left hook. You want to make sure, no matter what you do, that if you're going to throw a left hook, you're going to turn that heel out and get that head over here and that right hand up so that you can explode back to the other side. Those are things that are vital in positioning, and they're vital in especially inside fighting when you're going to be doing sharp bumps and turns and stuff like that. So I hope this helps. I hope that you can add this to your arsenal. And if you can't, we've put forth every effort to help you do so. Okay, we're back here at the rack again, what we call the rack. Again, I say that every gym in America ought to have one. And what this does, it keeps your weight to your back foot. And it coordinates your rhythm and your motions to your left and to your right. And this is very, very important to any boxer. And so we showed you earlier how to do this. Now we want to take a couple of guys and do a little bit of advanced stuff, maybe throwing a left hook, like when they come to the end, they're going to go up, they're going to throw the left hook, they're going to break down, they'll walk back. But what it does, it makes you finish. They can even throw a jab and a right hand and then the hook and walk with it each time. So let me get a couple of these guys over here and get them started. Come on over here, guys. Let's, y'all understand what to do here? Okay. Let's see you do it. Keep going about 3 times around, I guess. It's good. Notice their weights to the back leg. Notice their head's not coming over the board. Good walkover, John. All right, good walkover, Chance. That's good. Just keep it going. There you go. You need to do this about a round or 2 rounds every day. What it does, it makes the left jab land at the same time the foot hits the rack, and it really coordinates the guy's weight to his back foot. Last time, John. Good, not bad at all. Okay, let's go, Chance. Make the turn. There you go. Good, excellent. Anyhow, as you can see, this is an excellent tool for teaching. And if you're going to teach fundamentalism, you need one in your gym. All right, we're going to do some advanced jump roping here. We call it advanced jump roping because earlier we showed you or done some fundamental jump roping, showing you how to learn how to jump rope. So now I want you to learn how to jump rope for boxing. And the way to learn how to jump rope for boxing is to keep your left foot in front all the time. I would say that all time that you're, let me turn sideways here, all time you're jumping rope, your left foot should be a little bit in front all time, because when you box, that's where it's at. And that will also situate your weight to the back a little bit more while you're jumping rope. It's automatic. So when you're jumping rope, whether you're doing, crisscrosses, whether you're doing, big jumps and going under 2-3 times, whatever you're going to be doing, you need to have your left foot in front a little bit. And of course, 1 round out of 3 rounds that you should jump rope, or if you're going to jump rope 5 rounds, you still ought to have at least 1.5 rounds of jumping rope with your weight and your shoulders this way. You should be jumping rope this way because that's how you box. This is specific to boxing. That ain't to say that you can't do everything you want to do on a jump rope. Make sure your left foot is in front, make sure your left shoulder's in front, and make sure that while you're jumping rope, you're moving. Okay? These platforms don't allow much movement, but they allow some movement. Most of the time, we have our boxers jump rope. Especially our advanced boxers, our professional boxers, and our elite amateur boxers all jump rope in the ring because that's the better place to do it. And it's also, too, putting them in the ring, and you can't be in that ring too much because that is the battlefield. So I'm going to get a couple of guys come over here now and jump rope for you. You guys make sure that you keep your weight back on your back foot a little bit. Get your left foot front. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good enough. Looks pretty good to me. Not bad for sissies. All right? So anyway, you notice that Chance is turning a little bit. Got his left foot in front, and he's turning back and forth a little bit. John kept his left foot out front all the time he was doing his high jumps and everything else. That's the way to do it. Got their chins down like they're supposed to be. Don't forget, if you're right-handed, you don't want to be doing this on a jump rope. And another thing you don't want to be doing on a jump rope is just standing in one spot. You want to stay active. Remember this, everything that is fundamental about turning and pivoting and rolling and stuff like that is all motion. You can't do any of that stuff flat-footed. And so, also too, you're not going to box anybody I know and stand in one spot all the time you do it. So, you have to have motion, you have to have movement, and so don't get on a jump rope and jump in one spot all night long. Okay, I'm going to show you a little bit about the medicine ball here, and then I'm going to have some guys demonstrate it. But let me tell you, a medicine ball in a boxing gym is used for many different things. But one thing that I can tell you for sure that it shouldn't be used for is anything that is not boxing specific. Boxing specific would be something that helps you get better at your boxing skills. All right? Something that helps you fundamentally get better for your boxing skills. And this medicine ball is a dangerous weapon in the gym. I notice guys standing up and throwing it at each other a mile away and all kinds of stuff, or a guy lays off the side of the ring and they hit him in the stomach with it. I don't know of any thing that this medicine ball can do for a boxer that's got his muscles tensed up and somebody's hitting him right there on those tensed up muscles. Because when you get hit with a body shot, a lot of times you don't see it. So therefore you don't have time to prepare for it. So what this medicine ball for is to strengthen this and to make it stronger. But if you get hit when you're taking a breath or something like that, it's going to hurt you anyway. But it is always good to develop good body strength in here, especially in your torso, because it's going to make you punch harder and it's going to make you do some things better that you wouldn't normally do. But these are very dangerous in a gym, because kids will throw them to each other and get jammed their fingers and stuff like that. So, but anyway, I'm going to bring a couple of boxers over here and let them demonstrate some of the stuff that we do, what we use the medicine ball for. Okay, so John, y'all come on over here and let's see. Why don't y'all do the behind the back? Turn your left heel. Look here. When I hand this to you, you're going to turn your left heel out. And when you go back to get it over here, you're going to turn your right heel out. Make sure you turn your heels out and make sure you get your shoulders through. And you know what that's about when it comes to fundamentals. It's going to enhance them, starting everything from the bottom up. Okay. There you go. Turn those heels out. There you go. Get your left elbow up, John, when you come back. There you go. There you go. Looking good. Looking good. There you go. That's good. Go the other way now. Keep turning your heels out and keep your chin down and try to get to lean forward as much as you can. All right. That's good. That's good. Not bad. Not bad. All right. Stop. Okay, let me give you another demonstration here while they're standing here. Chance, you just stand right there. John, get right here. No, stand right there, Chance. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this medicine ball in a position I'd throw a right hand from, which is on my back leg with my left shoulder pointed to him. And I'm going to step and throw it just like I do a right hand. You just catch it. Here. Now you do the same to me. Step. Follow through just like that. Let's do this again. Right there. John, you come here and do these with him. And I'll give you a couple of more exercises to do with those. Let's see this. Turn those heels out. There you go. Good. Excellent. 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 All right, good. All right, come here. Let me show you this right here. Tell you what I want you to do. I want you to set this in your left hand right here. I want you to get in your stance. I want you to turn your right shoulder over here, and I want it to explode right there. Do it again. Do it about 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Do it on your right hand. 1, 2, 3. You're going to turn your heels out. 4, 5. Okay? Let's do it again. Get your weight back and get your heels turned out. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew! Are you tell any difference in when you turn your heels out? What's this for? That's what it's for. It's to do things like that. It's to do the exercises you need to prepare fundamentally to do. I'll tell you what, lay right here, John. Lay down right here. I'm going to show you what we do as we get, as we start getting ready for a tournament. We got a lot of guys out of shape. I'll stand on the edge of the ring right above him. That'll be about probably a 4-foot drop, plus I'm standing up, probably about a 10-foot drop, and I'm going to just drop it, and he's going to catch it just as it hits his stomach. And pitch it back up. There you go. There you go. And if a guy is, make sure it hits. There you go. There you go. Make sure it hits. All right, now if I want to, I can throw it down to him. You ready? Let it hit. There you go. Turn them over. There you go. Turn each way. There you go. All right, stop. That's pretty good. that'll give you some exercises, boxing exercises do. But let me do this one more time in a way that John can throw the left uppercut. Now look what he's doing when he does that. He's pulling the ball up to his bicep here, and he's getting in position, and he's turning his body. Letting his arm go ain't going to matter at all. What's important is the positioning. See that? Keep that chin down when you go, John. Turn those heels out. Good. 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 Same thing on this side. Let's get over here. One more time. I want you to see what we're doing here. Roll this shoulder back first. There you go. Don't bring your head forward. Just bring your... All right, stop. See, you're driving your head forward. Don't do that. When you go here, step with your foot forward. Good. 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 Stop. Whew, not bad. Okay, those are some of the some of the medicine ball stuff we do. But, you know, what we do is almost 99.9% fundamental, and we don't do a lot of the stuff the other gyms do with medicine balls, because if it's not specific to boxing, we don't do it. Other gyms in America could take a hint from us that, you know, as long as you do things fundamentally, any great natural ability you have will come out, and then with these fundamentals you can build around those natural abilities. That's what a boxing coach does. Boxing is the art of hitting an opponent from the furthest distance away, exposing the least amount of your body while getting in position to punch with maximum leverage and not getting hit. This is the philosophy of champions. This is the philosophy of the Jack Dempseys, the Rocky Marcianos, the Sugar Ray Robinsons, the Willie Peps, the Joey Maxims, the Bob Fosters. This is a philosophy in which you should have on the walls of your gym if you have a gym. If you're just learning to box, you should keep this philosophy in your head, because anything you do in boxing that does not fit that philosophy, you've really messed up. You cannot be as good as you can be without understanding how to even define boxing. And the philosophy that we are teaching here is exactly that. I hope that you've got all of these DVDs, because this is one of the best series of DVDs that we've ever done, and maybe better than any that will be done. So anyway, good luck and God bless.